So the cracking agent works. Drill a line of holes, pour it with expanding mortar or cracking agent, a chemical reaction, and big rocks break up. That's about the quarter remains of what was in that hole. Interestingly though, this boulder, which is not at all in the ground, had 3 holes drilled in the top of it. It's only not very deep and didn't crack a bit. Whereas this boulder and that one over there, they were a good 600-800 mil deep or thick, and had just as many holes or few holes drilled, and it broke up. Go and have a look at the remains of that big one. So what happens is there's main cracks happen, and then when you pull out the big bits that are left, it continues to crack. So that expanding mortar continues to expand to a point. So that big boulder there was put on the ground there before those cracks happened, and afterwards that crack happened. Likewise this one, see that hair crack going there from that hole? And it took about 3 days to kick in, 3 to 4 days, and that's largely because the drill bit I used was only 30 mil wide. Ideally it'd be more like 35 or 38, even 40, giving more volume of the cracking agent to go in the hole, so more expansion. But it worked at 30 mil, and yeah. I think in future though, because this is a chemical reaction and stuff, I feel like I'm cheating a bit. In future I would go back to the hot torch, the heat up the rock idea with cold water, then break it with cold water. But next time I would fully dig out the rock, like that, and then torch it. Because I think what was happening with this one is that the heat was just getting lost straight into the ground, and I wasn't getting it hot enough. I still got a crack, but ideally I need to dig it out. But there's a lot of work in digging it out, so if you don't know how deep that rock goes in, you can see I'm digging that out still, and yet the cracking agent worked. It's quite remarkable.